Hello, all. So now we go on to question number four, which is foreign direct investment. The FDI involves investments from foreign entities abroad. It promotes economic growth in host countries, enhances technological advancements in developing economies, key component for global economic interdependence, includes investments in resources, facilities, and operations, facilities facilitates entry into international markets easily, has regulatory frameworks governing investment decisions governed by both national and international regulations, involves significant risks, rewards, and challenges. Law and policy frameworks shape FDI scope. Types of foreign direct investment: greenfield investment, establishing new operational facilities from scratch, ideal for entering undeveloped or new markets, attracts employment and develops local economy, requires significant capital and operational resources, common in manufacturing and energy store sectors, complete control over management and operations, usually requires local government approval beforehand, can be high risk due to initial costs, often receives incentives from host countries, large influence on local supply chain structure. The examples and case laws are IKEA's investment in India as greenfield, Google's data center investment in Singapore, Hyundai's automotive plant in Montgomery, Alabama, Walmart's expansion in Maximo through Greenfield, Samsung's new factory in Noida, India, Honda's facility in Greensburg, Indiana, US, Coca-Cola's manufacturing facility in Egypt's Cairo, Tesla's Gigafactory in Berlin, Germany. Example: LG's factory setup in Vietnam, Greenfield expansion, Audi's plant in San Jose, Chiapa, Mexico. Brownfield investments: acquiring or leasing existing business assets, reduces initial investment costs and construction time, ideal for developed markets or strategic acquisitions, often involves restructuring or technology upgrades, common in infrastructure, telecom, and oil sectors, greater ease of integration with local economy, avoids environmental impact for new constructions, enhances productivity through efficient resource usage, often subject to lower regulatory approvals initially. Mergers and acquisitions often occur via brownfield. Examples and case laws: Tata Steel acquiring Chorus Steel UK example, Vodafone acquiring Hutchison Easer India example, purchasing Amoco Corporation's assets example, ArcelorMittal's merger with Nippon Steel Corporation, Reliance Industries acquisition of BP's stakes, Amazon acquiring Whole Foods in US example, Microsoft's acquisition of LinkedIn brownfield investment, Google's purchase of Motorola Mobility Assets example, Kraft Foods acquiring Cadbury's business operations, Disney acquiring 21st Century Fox asset examples. Joint ventures definition and characteristics: partnerships between foreign and local companies enables shared control over investment operations, risk mitigation by combining complementary resources, commonly occurs in technology intensive industries. Local partner understands domestic market nuisance, helps bypass regulatory barriers in host countries, usually requires government approvals and licenses, gains access to established market customer bases, capital and operational risks shared among partners, high growth potential with localized operational expertise, Examples and case laws: Hero Honda joint venture in Indian market, Maruti Suzuki partnership benefiting India's economy, Bharti Airtel and Singtel venture telecommunications example, Sony and Ericsson's joint mobile business collaboration, Mahindra and Ford's automotive JV in India, Tata Starbucks joint venture in India success, General Electric and Tata JV healthcare development, Toyota and Kirloskar joint automotive venture in India, Nestle's joint venture with Britannia in food industry, Microsoft's joint venture with NBC in media. Mergers and acquisitions: foreign investors merges with domestic business entity, expands market share through strategic acquisitions, accesses to local brand recognition, benefits investors cost effective alternative to establishing new facilities, retains local business workforce and operational processes common in retail, pharmaceuticals, and finance industries. Local partners' expertise help in market assimilation, typically involves high stake financial transactions, involves complex regulatory and legal due diligence, allows economies of scale and scope effectively. Examples and case laws: Vodafone Idea merger forming largest telecom entity, Tata's acquisition of Jaguar, Disney's acquisition of Pixar, Walmart acquiring Flipkart in India, Pfizer's merger with Warner Lambert for growth, Microsoft's acquisition of GitHub, Tata's acquisition Tetley, Novartis acquiring Alcon and eye care, Mittal Steel merging with uh, Arcelor to dominate, Bayer acquiring Monsanto in agribusiness structure, legal framework of FDI, overviews of customs and exchange regulations. Customs law regulates import export activities comprehensively. Foreign exchange laws control currency movement. Cross border host countries establish FDI regulations under customs law. Regulatory focus on national interest and security. Restrictions apply based on specific industry sensitivity. RBI governs foreign currency exchange in India's context. Government monitors FDI inflow compliance through laws essential to maintain economic stability and control, protects domestic industries from unwanted competition, ensures fair treatment for domestic foreign investors. Examples: Tata International Limited versus UOI customs duty dispute, Macromax Informatics Limited currency regulation case, Vodafone taxation issues, Amazon currency issues, Nokia customs taxation dispute, Sony India Limited import valuation, Reliance petroleum oil imports issues, Fiat India customs valuation issue, Samsung India exchange rules issue, Shell India markets exchange rate application. Conclusion: final summary of importance of FDI. FDI drives global economic integration effectively, supports innovation and economic diversification worldwide, fosters partnerships between developed emerging economies, key to enhancing technological transfer across nations, requires strong regulatory framework for effectiveness. FDI law ensures fair competition across markets, host countries gain benefits in tax revenues. FDI promotes job creation, bolstering domestic growth, balances risk through regulatory compliance measures. FDI law safeguards national interests in investments.